Thank you.
Huh? Okay. Thank you. You can disturb me. Swati, could you please get me 11th Canto, 6th chapter, 46th verse. 11:6:46. Hare Krishna, everybody. Welcome to ISV, International Society for Krishna Consciousness at Silicon Valley, on the most auspicious day of Shivaratri. This is a special day that is revered and honored by Vaishnavas. In the Hari Bhakti Vilas, book compiled by Srila Sanatana Goswami, by the order of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, about the process of devotional service, there is very specific advice about how to honor Shivratri, this day of the appearance of Lord Shiva. And this Shivaratri is observed by many Vaishnavas by fasting all day and staying up all night, chanting the holy names of the Lord. It's not that the Vaishnavas see that Lord Shiva is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, although the Shastras say, Shiram yatara vikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahitata pratagaste heto yashambhutam apitata samupaiti karyad govindamari purusham tamaham bhajami. That Lord Shiva is like yogurt and Lord Vishnu is like milk. They're the same thing, but then again they're not the same thing. Milk is milk, and dahi yogurt is milk transformed. So Lord Shiva, in touch with the modes of material nature, specifically tamogun, of which he is in charge, is transformed slightly, and therefore he becomes Shambhu, a rather mysterious manifestation of the Supreme. And his duties at the beginning of creation, actually, he is the basic principle of the perverted cognition of the Supreme Lord, who joins together with his female consort, Parvati, for the creation of the material world. And also, he has a duty of destroying the material world at the very end. So, Lord Shiva also, as a Vaishnav, considers himself to be a servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the Shastras say, Yastu Narayanam Devam, Deva Rudradi Daivatai, Samat Vainaiva Viksheta, Sapashandi Bhavedruvam. That anyone who thinks that Brahma or Shiva are the same as Lord Vishnu, that they're all equal. As some people have this form of worship and they say, well, they're all the same manifestations. There's one supreme Brahman, but Brahman manifests himself in various forms, and one can worship Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, or Lord Vishnu, and it's all the same supreme manifestation. But the Shastra says, Samat Vainaiva Viksheta Sapashandi Bhavedruvam. It's a fixed principle that one should not consider Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu to be the same. And if one does, then one's a Pashandi. Means an atheist or a low-class person, one who doesn't know things as they are. Factually, Lord Shiva is the great servitor of the personality of Godhead, and celebrated in Vrindavan, the home of Lord Krishna, as Gopishvar Mahadev. And according to the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, this is the primary form of Lord Shiva, Gopishvar Mahadev, who assumed this form when he, in Vrindavan, desired to see the Rasa Leela pastimes of Lord Krishna. And of course, without qualification, one can't simply enter the Rasa Leela pastimes or even see them. In fact, it's mentioned that the demigods are very dear to Lord Krishna. And therefore, when Krishna performs his Rasa Leela pastimes, they witness those pastimes. But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says they don't see Krishna and the gopis dancing. They only see Krishna dancing. They don't get to see everything. And, of course, Lord Shiva, or even Lakshmi Devi, wanted to enter into the Rasa Leela pastimes of the Lord. But because one must follow the residents of Vrindavan and give up whatever conception of life one has to accept their mood in order to appreciate these kinds of intimate pastimes of the Lord. But Lakshmi Devi has her special mood of worshiping Lord Vishnu and wasn't able to give that up. She was also not able to enter into the Rasa Leela pastimes of the Lord. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought this up to Venkatabhata when they were discussing about who is superior, Lord Krishna or Lord Narayan. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pointed out that in the pastimes of Lakshmi Devi trying to enter the Rasa Leela, she was frustrated and not able to enter. But however, she was attracted to Lord Krishna, even more than to Lord Narayan, because he has 4 qualities of sweetness that Lord Narayan doesn't have. Otherwise, they're the same. So there are many different manifestations of divinity and many expansions of the Lord. And Lord Shiva, being a transformation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, in Vrindavan, wanted to see the Rasa Leela pastimes of the Lord, and then secretly went there. And just as in Lord Chaitanya's pastimes, dancing in Srivasangam, when some person would come who was not invited into the house of Srivas Thakur to try to witness the dancing of Lord Chaitanya, Mahaprabhu would feel some strain in the atmosphere, and he would stop his dancing and saying, I'm not feeling any ananda in my dancing today. There must be some impure person here. And Srivas Thakur one day then said, no, nobody here. And Mahaprabhu started dancing again. Then he stopped again and said, I'm not getting any ananda. There must be some impure person here. So finally Srivas Thakur looked around his house and he found his mother-in-law hiding behind one of the baskets in the room. And he escorted her outside the house. So the gopis were similarly feeling some kind of presence, and therefore they searched around. Lord Shiva had gone to Brahmakund and had wanted to witness the Rasalila pastimes of Krishna. And when the gopis saw that he was there trying to witness this most intimate of pastimes, they began questioning him. Who are you? Who's your mother? Who's your father? Where do you come from? And he wasn't giving them the answers that they wanted, so they started slapping him. And he was calling out, Krishna, please help me. So Krishna came there, and he said, please, please, spare him. He's my great servitor. And then he gave Lord Shiva the great honor of being the guardian of his pastimes in Vrindavan as Gopishwar Mahadev. And he assumed that form. And that's a very beautiful temple in Vrindavan where one can go and worship Lord Shiva and Parvati. The Shiva Lingam is the representative of the Linga and Yoni of it means Parvati and Lord Shiva. And that temple is a required stop for those who are coming into the Dham of Vrindavan to go and take the permission of Gopishwar Mahadev to enter into the Dham of Vrindavan. So, especially on Shivratri, we remember Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu, that Lord Shiva is the greatest of all Vaishnavas. And the gopis of Vrindavan themselves, in their pastimes, would go to Goddess Katyayani and they would pray, please let us have Krishna as our husband. And Srila Prabhupada mentions, although we read in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about those who worship the demigods, and he says that it's a vidipurvakam. If one misunderstands and thinks that the demigods are independently powerful, that this is a vidipurvakam and tries to worship them separately from Krishna. However, if one is worshipping Ganesh or Shiva or any of the demigods with the mentality of advancing one's service to Krishna, this is not a vidipurvakam, but it is actually done by great Vaishnavas to ask the favor of these great personalities, please engage me in Krishna service. So in that mood on Shivratri, we pray to Lord Shiva for his mercy to let us enter into Vrindavan, let us assume the mood of devotion to Lord Krishna. So there are a few songs that are nice to sing on the Shivratri day, and one of them is a song about Sri Vrindavan Dham. So in our songbook, I think it's on page 106, there's a song. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. $134. Hare Krishna. We'll need a couple of certified kartalas. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Page 134. A little fast. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Krishna, Jaya Vrindavan. Shri Govinda Gopinata Madana Mohan. Shri Govinda Gopinata Madana Mohan. All glories to Radha and Krishna and the divine forest of Vrindavan. All glories to the three presiding deities of Vrindavan, Shri Govinda, Gopinath, and Madan Mohan. We worship Shri Radha Madan Mohan here, which means that everyone's attracted to Cupid in the material world. This is why the whole material world is going on. But Shri Radha Madan Mohan attract the minds of even the most materialistic people and transfer that attraction to the spiritual world and the purely spiritual form of Radha and Krishna. Madan Mohan conquers Cupid by his beauty. So we pray to Lord Shiva on this day that our minds may be diverted from the shadowy, dazzling, reflected beauty of the material world and be solidly and forever fixed on the beautiful form of Madan Mohan. Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Shyama Kunda Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Shyama Kunda Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahavan Kalindi Jamuna Jaya Jaya Mahavan All glories to Shamakund and Radhakund, Govardhan Hill, and the Jamuna River, Kalindi. All glories to the great forest known as Mahavan, where Krishna and Balaram displayed their childhood pastimes. Keshi Ghata Vangshi Bhatta Dvadashakana Keshighata Vangshivata Dvadashakana Jahashabalila Koila Shri Nandanandan Jahashabalila Shabalila Koila Shri Nanda Nanda. Glories to Keshi Ghat, where Krishna killed the Keshi demon. All glories to the Vangshivat tree, where Krishna stood when he attracted all the gopis by playing his flute. Glories to all the 12 forests of Raja. At these places, the son of Nanda, Sri Krishna, performed his pastimes. And Krishna comes to the material world. Ananda Chinmaya Rasat Mataya Manasu Yapraninam Pratipalam Smarutam Upetya Lilayatena Bhuvanani Jayat Yajastram Govindamari Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. By performing his personal pastimes in this world, Krishna attracts the minds of all living entities. Otherwise, everyone remains continually entranced by the material energy. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Sribhir Gunamayer Bhaver Ebi Sarvam Idam Jagat Mohitam Nabijanati Mame Bhya Param Avyayam. That everyone in this world, from the highest to the lowest, is bewildered by the three modes of material nature. When the pure consciousness of the living entity is contaminated by these three modes of material nature, the living entity thinks that I am a resident of the material world. I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a cat, I'm a dog. But actually, asango hyayam purushaha, that living entity who is an eternal part and parcel of Krishna, has nothing at all to do with anything in the material world. It's not our home. There's no profit for us here. And there's no happiness at all in the material world. But only on account of a misguided conception of life do I remain attached to the material world. Therefore, out of compassion, Krishna comes himself to this world, speaks the Bhagavad Gita, performs his pastimes at Keshi Ghat, and the devotees go door to door telling everyone, please take notice that this material world is full of miseries and that there's another abode in the spiritual world. Yesterday, we met a man going door to door, and I told him that very same thing. I said, this material world is temporary and illusory, but these books that we're distributing describe another abode. Parastasmat tu bhavonyo vyakto vyaktat sanatanaha yaksak sarveshu bhuteshu nashyatsu navinashyati. There's a supreme abode beyond this dark material world where the living entities live without birth, death, old age, and disease, and where there's no destruction. In the material world, there's constant destruction. At the end of every day of Brahma, all the planetary systems, up to the very highest planetary systems in this material world, are destroyed. Everything gets flooded and burned. Not very good. Better get it fixed. And at the end of the life of Brahma, everything in the universe, in fact the entire universe, is dissolved in water and then reabsorbed into the body of Mahavishnu. Bhutva grama saevaite, bhutva bhutva praliyate, ratragame praliyante, tatraivabhyaktya samjake. Again and again, this destruction comes. But you need look no further than the crummy little apartment buildings all over San Jose to see this destruction and recreation. They're built to last about 3 or 4 years before they fall apart. And people come and go from those places constantly. This material world is Durga. It's very difficult to go anywhere. Durgachati. And it's also very difficult to stay because we constantly get moved on by the force of the material modes of nature. We can't keep what we have. We can't stay with those we love. And we're constantly harassed by this incessant movement of the 3 modes of material nature. So Vedavyas writes everything down, all the Vedic knowledge describing the spiritual world. First in the form of the one Veda. And then, in order to proliferate that Veda, Vyas, the editor, divides it into 4. Rik, Sama, Yajur, and Atharva Veda. But still those Vedic sounds, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, are very difficult to understand. They're like a jungle of sounds, difficult for any ordinary person to understand or to figure out. Especially in the Kali Yuga. Prayanal Payusha Savya Kalavasmin Yuge Jana Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagya Hupadritaha. In this iron age of Kali, men have but short lives. They are... Now, I want you to say Hari Bol if you recognize these qualities. Men have but short lives. Hari Bol! But keep the kartals going. They are quarrelsome. Hari Bol! Lazy. Hari Bol! Misguided. Hari Bol! Unlucky. Hari Bol! And above all, always disturbed. Haribol! Let's have 2 Haribols for that one. Haribol! That's because of the invention of the cell phone. Years ago, when the cell phone first came out, everyone thought, if I have a cell phone, it'll make me look like a king. So in Los Angeles, at the trendy store named Fred Siegel's, they used to sell a fake car phone called a car phony. It didn't really work, but you could put it on the dashboard of your car and pretend, as you were driving to work, that you were a big shot. And you were on the cell phone talking to somebody somewhere, making some kind of deal, how to become a bigger shot. But then everybody got a cell phone. Teenage girls are using them. Baseball players. No one stops talking on the cell phone and no one stops calling on the cell phone. And everyone's completely disturbed. So, Vedavyas, knowing that no one could concentrate long enough to understand the Vedic sounds, also compiled the Mahabharata, which is like a novel. It's not a novel, but it's like a novel. It includes the Bhagavad Gita, especially to attract the minds of the people in the Kali Yuga. And then he compiled all the Puranas. He compiled 6 Puranas in the mode of ignorance, 6 Puranas in the mode of passion, and 6 in the mode of goodness. All of these things he compiled, and then the Vedanta Sutra, which is an explanation of the Vedas given in codes. But even after doing all that, he wasn't satisfied. And he told his spiritual master, I'm not satisfied. I'm doing all this service, but I don't feel right. What's the matter with me? And the spiritual master of Srila Vyasadeva, Narada Muni, said, you've cheated people. You haven't given them enough. You didn't tell them directly about the pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. Because only this can attract the minds of the conditioned souls enough to dissuade them from staying in this dark material world. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Sanatana Goswami, Maya Mugda Jivher Nahi Swata Krishna Gyan. The living entity can't come out of the dark material world and his ignorance by himself. It's not automatic. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, to take one person out of this material world takes gallons of blood. Means you have to give your entire attention and life energy. People come to Krishna consciousness, become very excited, enlivened. They begin the practice, and then 2 years later they say, oh, I quit. No, little Jiva, don't quit. Keep chanting. There's a boat going back to Godhead, and no question, the boat sometimes rocks, and there are storms that come by. But one has to stay on the boat no matter what, because the only alternative is to enter back into the dark, insubstantial, unstable, always disturbing, never satisfying material world. So these pastimes of Krishna and Vrindavan are particularly sweet, and they're called Madhurya Ras, where Krishna has his pastimes with his most intimate friends. Shri Nanda Jashoda Jaya Jaya Gopagan. Shri Nanda Jashoda Jaya. Shri Damari Jaya Jaya Dinu Batsagan. All glories to Krishna's father and mother, Nanda and Yashoda. All glories to the cowherd boys, headed by Sridham. All glories to the cows and calves of Vraja. Krishna has an arbuda of calves. How many engineers do we have in the room here? Raise your hand if you're an engineer. Raise your hand if you studied mathematics. Raise your hand if you studied algebra. Raise your hand if you studied geometry, trigonometry, calculus. I don't know what comes above that because I didn't go beyond that much. Have you ever heard of an arbuda? Raise your hand if you know how many cows are an arbuda of cows. We have a transcendentalist in the front row. Give him the microphone. He'll tell us how many cows or calves are in our Buddha of calves.
300 trillion.
300 trillion. That's a 1 with 17 zeros. Is that correct? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, when Krishna leaves for the forest in the morning, first he blows his buffalo horn. Let's hear what it sounds like. Work with me, people. Let's hear the buffalo horn of Lord Krishna. All together. Okay, now close your eyes so you can't see who's doing it. And I want you to let loose. I want you to meditate on Krishna, who carries a beautiful buffalo horn, and imagine that you're at home. And Krishna's calling you to come out with him to the forest. And he's calling you with his buffalo horn. Close your eyes. Okay, let loose. Let's hear the buffalo horn. That's a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. Try it one more time. Go. Exactly. It was just like that. Krishna called his boyfriends in the morning. Please come out. Let's herd the calves. And they came out of their houses, thousands and thousands of boyfriends. And each one of them had tens of thousands of calves. And Krishna had an arbuda of calves. That's a 1 followed by 17 zeros. But still, all over the land of Vrindavan, anyone can see Krishna's footprints. Now, how is it possible, with trillions of calves walking everywhere and tens of thousands of boys, every one of Krishna's footprints remains pristine and completely preserved on the pathway of Vrindavan? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that every resident of Vrindavan, worshipping Krishna's imprinted footprint on the ground, make sure that they specifically, carefully step around it. So Krishna's footprints are never disturbed on the pathway of Vrindavan. Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Kirti Dasundari Jaya Vrishabhanu Jaya Kirti Dasundari Jaya Purnamasi Jaya Bhiranagari All glories to Radha's father and mother, Vrishabhanu, and the beautiful Kirtida. All glories to Purnamasi, the mother of Sandipani Muni, grandmother of Madhu Mangal, and beloved disciple of Devarshi Narada. All glories to the young cowherd maidens of Vraja. Jaya Jaya Gopishvara Vrindavana Ma Jaya Jaya Gopishvara Jaya Jaya Gopishvara Vrindavana Ma This is for Lord Shiva, who is the protector of the holy Dham of Vrindavan. We're remembering him today on this most auspicious occasion of Shivaratri. Very soon we're going to perform the Vaishnava ceremony of bathing the Shiva Lingam, remembering the greatest of all Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva. Jaya Jaya Gopishvara Vrindavanama, Jaya Jaya Gopishvara. Jaya Jaya Krishna Saka Batu Dvijara. Jaya Jaya Krishna Sakha Bhatu Dvijara. All glories to Gopishvar Shiva, who resides in Vrindavan to protect the holy Dham. All glories to Krishna's funny Brahmana friend, Madhu Mangal. Jaya Rama Gata Jaya Rohini Nanda. Jaya Jaya Brindavana Vasi Jata All glories to Ram Katha, where Lord Balaram performed his rasa dance. All glories to Lord Balaram, the son of Rohini. All glories to all the residents of Vrindavan. Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Jaya Naga Kanyagan Jaya Dvija Patni Jaya Naga Kanyaga Bhakti Te Jahara Pailo Govinda Chara. All glories to the wives of the proud Vedic Brahmanas. All glories to the wives of the Kaliya serpent. Through pure devotion, they all obtain the lotus feet of Lord Govinda. Shirasa Mandala Jaya Jaya Radhasya Shirasa Mandala Jaya Jaya Rasa Leela Sarva Manora. All glories to the place where Sri Krishna performed his rasa dance. All glories to Radha and Shyam. All glories to the divine rasa dance, the most beautiful of all Lord Krishna's pastimes. Jaya Jayo Jvala Rasa sarvarasasa. Parakiya bhave javrajete brocha. All glories to the mellow of conjugal love, which is the most excellent of all rasas, and which Sri Krishna propagates in Vraj in the form of Parakiya Bhav, Paramore love. Shijanava Pada Padma Kodiya Smaran. Dina Krishna Dasa Kahe Nama Sankirtan. Remembering the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda's consort, Shri Janava Devi, this very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna sings the Sankirtan of the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Lord Shiva saves the world. Therefore his name is Tripurari. Everyone say Tripurari. Tripurari. There's always fighting going on in this world. It doesn't matter where you go, because this is the world of polarity and polemics. And Krishna describes in the Bhagavad Gita, in the 16th chapter, about the divine and which other kind of qualities. So there's divine qualities and there are divine people and actually essentially everyone's good. But when the living entity becomes in a reversed condition, he turns his attention away from Krishna and becomes bewildered by the three modes of material nature. He thinks, I'm Krishna's competitor. Actually, Krishna doesn't have any competitors, because Ikale Ishvara Krishna Arsa Britya. Kaviraj Goswami says in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna is the supreme controller and everyone else is Britya, means a servitor. Is that correct in Bengali? Britya. Servant. Everyone's servant. But sometimes, the servant thinks, well, maybe I'll be the master. And there is no such situation for the living entity, except for an artificial situation, which means one can try to rule over this material world, to be a big fish in a small pond. So in this world, there's always a fight going on between the demigods and the demons. And sometimes the demons have the upper hand, and sometimes the demigods have the upper hand. So in the Puranas, there's a story which took place millions of years ago in this universe, when the demigods and demons were fighting. And the demons had created 3 gigantic airplanes which floated in the sky like big cities, bigger than Los Angeles, floating in the sky. By the mystic potency of Maya Danava, they were created. And as they floated in the sky, the demons were shooting their powerful weapons down upon the demigods, who were being decimated by their power. Not only that, Maya Danava had created a pool of nectar called Mrityu Sanjivani. This is an Ayurvedic medicine. It brings the dead back to life. I think you can get it at 7-Eleven. Or maybe not. And every time one of this demoniac soldiers was killed by the demons, they simply had to take that dead soldier, dip him in the pool of Mrityu Sanjivani. Again, he would come back to life and fight against the demons, the demigods. Realizing that there was no hope in these odds, Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma appeared, because it was Lord Shiva who was fiercely fighting against these demons. And now that the pool of Mrityu Sanjivani was having its effect, Lord Shiva was slowly losing the battle. Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma assumed the form of a cow and a calf, and they walked into the city of Tripura. And they approached that pool of Mrityu Sanjivani, and they began to drink it up. And slowly it was diminishing. And all the demons could simply stand around and watch in amazement that they were losing their advantage. By the mystic power of Lord Vishnu, they couldn't touch the cow and calf. And Maya Danava, who was standing nearby, said, whatever is destined for oneself or for oneself and others by Lord Vishnu, whether one be a demigod, a demon, a human being, or anyone else, cannot be undone by anyone, anywhere, under any circumstances. And when all the Mrityu Sanjivani nectar was gone, Lord Shiva then unleashed his powerful weapons on the cities of Tripuri and defeated the demons soundly with the help of Lord Shiva, with the help of Lord Vishnu and Lord Brahma. And therefore he became famous as Tripurari. Tripurari ki! Brahma bole Chaturmukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare. Did she just go out? Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhi Rama 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 Bole Chaturmukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare. Brahma Bole Chaturmukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare. Chaturmukhi Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaura Haribol 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol. Gope Manande Shri Tripurari Ki Shri Gopishwar Mahadev Ki Shiva Parvati Ki Gope Manande. Now we're coming to the enviable stage of overflow in this room. We're always eager for this overflow. Spiritual life means one's overflowing. And so today we're starting to overflow so we can recalibrate the room. And if you see a little space, move up. Welcome, Jackson. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. And also move in this way a little bit. So everyone, when they come in, what we want to do, all of us that are sitting in the room here, let's make everyone else who comes in from now on, through our expression of consciousness and how we're sitting, Let's make them feel like they're the most welcome people in the universe. Shall we try that as an experiment? Yes or yes?
Yes!
Correct. So, I don't know how we're going to do this, but consciousness is a very mysterious thing. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that it's practically impossible to understand what consciousness is, but it definitely works. When you have goodwill towards other people and you welcome them, you want them, then they feel it, right? Yes or yes?
Yes.
So we have a duty to do from between now and before we leave tonight, that everyone that comes in to ISV, so we're all deputized here for this, everyone who walks in the room here or comes into ISV tonight, all of us in this room will make them feel like they came to the friendliest place on earth. You think that's possible?
Yes.
How will we do it? Mayapur Vihari, how could we do it? He's an expert at these kinds of things. Give him the microphone, he'll tell us. How will we make each new person who walks in feel like this is the friendliest place on earth and they're the most welcome person we've ever met? And we're so glad they're here. How will we do it?
Well, there's always place in the heart. So greet them and try to, greet them, make them have a seat, the books, prasadam, and talk to them after the lecture or during the prasadam. Try to befriend them and make them feel welcome.
Sounds like Vedic culture, doesn't it? That what if this was the friendliest place on the whole planet? There has to be a friendliest place on the planet. There are a lot of institutions. I know that what is the name of that hotel? The really fancy hotel. There's the Four Seasons. There's another one, the Ritz-Carlton. They're famous for customer service. That every employee goes through extensive training on how to make sure that is the most friendly establishment that anyone's ever come to. What if we could be more friendly than the Ritz-Carlton? Think it's possible?
Yes.
What do you think people would think about that? They'd be pretty bummed out, right? If they walked in and they found this is okay, everybody. Haribo! Amit and Nitai are here. Hare Krishna. Welcome. And look, somebody else is coming. It's Pooja and Gandharvika. Give them a Haribo. Amit and Nitai are here. We've been waiting for you. Hare Krishna. We're so glad you're here. So real life, real culture means extending one's heart to others. This is what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. Mahatmanas tumam parata daivim prakritim ashrita. That the great soul means someone who has a big heart. You ever meet anybody with a big heart? They can accommodate other people. They're not just thinking about themselves. They're thinking about how to serve others, how to make others feel comfortable and well placed in the world. I think Barney Mataji had just walked in. Haribo! And they're able to do that because Daivim, they're under the protection of the divine energy. And they're fully satisfied at heart. So they have not just enough for themselves, but they have overflow to distribute. It's only possible to distribute what you have. And if you want to distribute a lot, you have to have overflow. So spiritual life means overflow. The spiritual world is overflowing with happiness. And everyone there is fully accommodating for everybody else. And that's the mood of consciousness that the International Society for Krishna Consciousness is meant to create in the world, this feeling of overflow. And so, good idea. Let's close the door. You can close it all the way and you can turn on another fan or two. You can turn this on and that one, if you like. So we get overflow from getting the mercy of the Lord. And in the Chaitanya Mangal, there's a story which is narrated by Murari Gupta to Damodar Pandit, who is both of them are intimate associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Murari Gupta was remembering about the pastimes of Uddhava in Vrindavan. Now this story relates to Lord Shiva and Parvati. But it takes a progression because Narada Muni had inside knowledge that he received from Krishna that Krishna was going to appear in the Kali Yuga as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The great souls are always concerned, how will things go on? How will people be taken care of and accommodated spiritually? Because they're so full in themselves and they realize through their own sense of love for Krishna that everyone needs to have a spiritual connection. And therefore Krishna says in the 6th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Atmau pamyena sarvatra, that the Krishna conscious person has compassion. Someone may say, what is the use of the occupation of becoming a saint? When we were in Mayapur Dham, Kalakanta Prabhu, who is verifiably a saint, was telling us a couple of stories. One was that in Australia, Chiru, who has a temple now in Utah, beautiful temple. The tens of thousands of people come to visit that temple for festivals and so forth. After a few years in the movement, had, or maybe even less than that, had met Srila Prabhupada in Australia. And he asked Prabhupada, how many years does it take? And he said, how long does it take chanting Hare Krishna in order to come to the perfectional stage of chanting until the heart melts and one actually can taste the holy name? And he said, Prabhupada thought for a few minutes, and then he said, 40 years. That's practical. 40 years. Feel better, Gandharvika? She's always asking this question. How long does it take? So here's your answer. 40 years. Mark your calendar and keep chanting. He also said that in his center in Gainesville, Florida, where many young people are coming from the university and spending time in what they call the Krishna House, where they have the Krishna lunch that they serve out on the Gainesville campus. They've been doing that for almost 40 years. He said that he's showing, and one of their goals is, their missions is to demonstrate how becoming a saint is a actual bona fide career move. It's a good career to become a saint. How many departments do we have in the university nowadays? There used to be just a few. Universities were meant for, more specifically for studying metaphysics and a few things. But how many departments do you think we have now at our Stanford University? Can you name a few? Computer science. Medical studies. There are probably a lot of branches of medical study. What else? Psychology. Electrical engineering. Science. Science is general. There's zoology, entomology, ethnomethodology, sociology, anthropology. The arts are unlimited. You could study many kinds of arts. There's a big list. In fact, there's a big book you can look at any place. San Mateo College, San Francisco State University. Is there a section under there, a career sainthood? Should there be? What do you think that kind of career would be? Do you think we need any saints walking around, or are we good the way we are? We're good? We're good? No. Come on, work with me. Are we good? No, we need more saints. So he was saying that it's good to have a college where this is one of the departments, sainthood, how to become a saint. It's a bona fide career move, become a saint. So we need more saints in the world because saints carry Krishna within their heart. Bhavad vidha bhagavatas tirtha bhuta svayam vibho tirtha kurvanti tirtani swantakstena gadabrita. Yudhishthira said to Vidura, you're a verifiable saint. You carry Krishna in your heart, and wherever you go, you distribute love for Krishna. Now, it's more important, we want love of Krishna. We want love of Krishna more than we want Krishna. It's more important. The devotees, they carry love of Krishna within their heart. And when someone loves Krishna, what are their qualities? It's hard to be around them, right? No, Vaisesika Das. Not hard to be around them. If somebody has this love for Krishna in their heart, they have compassion. They have compassion for all living entities. And they want to distribute that to everybody else. This is the mood of a saint. Is always trying to do good for others. So this is the mood of someone who gets Krishna's prasad. Prasade sarvadukanam hanirasya prasanna chetaso yashu puti paryavadishtate. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, when you get the mercy of the Lord, when you get the prasad of the Lord, then you feel completely satisfied, your intelligence becomes fixed, and all your misery goes away. And if that is your state of consciousness, then you have nothing better to do than help other people. Otherwise, you're constantly beleaguered trying to take care of your own problems. Right? So Narada Muni is one of those great saints. He simply travels everywhere in the world and is thinking how to do good for others. So when he was inquiring from Krishna, Krishna told him, in the Kali Yuga, which will be a very difficult age, I'm going to come as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and freely distribute mercy to everybody, not caring who's a fit or unfit candidate. Good news or not?
Good news.
Correct. So Narada, the Lord told Narada, go tell all the demigods. Because he always lets the demigods know that he's going to make his advent at a certain time so they can assist in his pastimes. This is called Tat Priyartam. They'll assist the Lord in his spreading of Krishna consciousness in this world because they're his servitors. So Narada was going around to meet all the devas to tell them Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was coming in the Kali Yuga. And he had heard also and was remembering when he went to visit Lord Shiva about a pastime of Uddhava with Lord Krishna. And Uddhava became the most intimate devotee of Lord Krishna. And there's a reason why, and he explains it in the Srimad Bhagavatam. This is a great secret of Krishna consciousness. It's revealed in this famous verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. 11:646. Yes. Shall I read it?
Yes.
Tvayopabhukta sragganda vasulankara charchitaha uchishta bojino dasas tavamayam jayemahi. Simply by decorating ourselves with the garlands, fragrant oils, clothes, and ornaments that you have already enjoyed, and by eating the remnants of your meals, we, your servants, will indeed conquer your illusory energy. Please repeat. Simply by decorating ourselves, with the garlands, fragrant oils, clothes and ornaments that you have already enjoyed, and by eating the remnants of your meals, we, your servants, will indeed conquer your illusory energy. You can see Kanka Devi Dasi sitting right over by the books over here, and she's wearing Krishna's garland. And in this way, just by wearing this garland, she's conquering over the material elements. And just by taking the Lord's prasad, we conquer over the material elements. Just by wearing the oils, these are all ways that one comes to the position of pure Krishna consciousness. Simple. Purport: it is clear from this verse that Uddhava is not approaching the Lord for liberation from the illusory energy. As a personal confidential associate of Lord Krishna, Uddhava was undoubtedly a completely liberated soul. He is praying to the Lord because he cannot bear the thought of living without Krishna even for a moment. This feeling is called love of God. Uddhava is addressing the Lord as follows: even if your illusory energy tries to attack us, my Lord, we will very easily conquer her by our powerful weapons, which are the remnants of your foodstuffs, clothes, ornaments, and so on. In other words, we will easily conquer over Maya by Krishna Prasadam, and not by useless speculation and mental concoction. So when Narada heard this from Uddhava, he said, I have to get this Mahaprasadam of Lord Narayan. But there was a long-standing edict by Lord Narayan to Lakshmi Devi that she shouldn't give that Mahaprasad to anyone. So Narada knew this, and he went to Mother Lakshmi, and he served her for 12 years, doing all kinds of service. And after 12 years, she said, you've been serving so long, I have to offer you some boon. What would you like? And Narada said, just one thing. All I desire, I want a palmful of the remnants of Lord Narayan. And she said, oh, I can't do that. He's told me strictly I can't distribute those remnants. She said, but for you, I have to do it. You've served me so nicely, and somehow or other I'll get you the remnants from Lord Narayan's plate. So now she was in a quandary, because there was this rule, and now she had made a promise to Narada Muni. So she went to her husband one day in a beseeching mood, said, please, my Lord, I have one favor to ask. And Lord Narayan, in a very jovial mood, said, yes, what is it? You seem to be troubled about something. And she said, I made a promise to one of your servitors, Narada Muni, that I would give the remnants of your food, your Mahaprasad. And Lord Narayan said, oh, what have you done? But now, because you've made that promise, I have to give. So he gave a palmful of his remnants. And Lakshmi very happily gave those to Narada Muni. And he took those remnants, and although Narada Muni is effulgent, his effulgence became 1,000 times greater than it was before. So when he came to visit Lord Shiva, dancing, singing in a happy mood, and 1,000 times more effulgent than he was before, and offers his obeisances to Lord Shiva, eager to tell him about the advent of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga, Lord Shiva noticed that you look so particularly bright, and you're even more blissful than ever before. What is it about you? And Narada said, well, I received the remnants of Lord Narayan, the Mahaprasad, and I honored that, and now my life is complete. And then Lord Shiva became angry. And he said, you got Mahaprasad from Lord Narayan, and you didn't bring any for me? And then Narada remembered. He had one morsel of Mahaprasad left. And he gave that to Lord Shiva. Big mistake. Lord Shiva Mahadev took that morsel of Mahaprasad, and he's known as a great dancer. But now he began to dance so furiously in a trance that Ananta Shesha, who holds up the worlds, was being pushed down all the way to the bottom of the universe, where Lord Kurma is holding everything up on his shell, and Lord Kurma could feel this sensation on his back of Lord Ananta bouncing on his back. And now he put his turtle head outside his shell to look and see what is going on. And meanwhile, the earth was being shaken and was being pushed down into the lower regions. And Lord Shiva's wife, Parvati, thought, what is going on? It's not the time of devastation. Now he's dancing with such vigor that the world's going to be destroyed. And people were begging her, please stop him. Whatever's going on, stop him from doing this. So she had to get very close to him, and she shouted in his ear and broke his trance. And when he came back to external consciousness, he became angry. He said, why did you break my trance? And she said, you almost destroyed the whole world. And then he became calm again. And she said, what happened to you? And he said, I received the greatest favor. Narada Muni gave me this rarest of rare things, the remnants of Lord Narayan's plate. And I honored them, and I felt the greatest ecstasy ever. And now Parvati became angry. And she said, you took that rarest of things and you didn't give any to me? And Lord Shiva, in an absent-minded moment, said, I didn't think that you deserved any. And she became so angry, so furious. She said that by the power of my anger, I will cause the Lord to come into this world and freely distribute Mahaprasad to every living entity, including dogs and lower living entities. Everyone will get it without discrimination. Haribol! And now we see practically that's come true. All over the world, because of this divine campaign of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, people are going out distributing Mahaprasad in mass quantities. We have the Sunday Love Feast people come to all over the world. And yesterday I was talking to a man when we were going door to door, and after he bought a book and said, yeah, I like this Krishna consciousness movement, with a grin he admitted, he said, well, the thing I like best about it is your food. And I said, yes, this is practically the main cause of people coming to Krishna consciousness, the food. They can't forget the Mahaprasad when they taste it. So as Parvati was in this angry mood and she had uttered this vow, just at that time, the Lord appeared. Lord Vishnu came, and he said, yes, I will fulfill your vow. Actually, it is already in the works that in the Kali Yuga, I will appear as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and I will be the most merciful of all incarnations, and I'll make sure that everyone gets the Mahaprasad of the Lord wherever I go. In fact, he said that when the demigods and the demons were churning the milk ocean, the first thing that came out was a Kalpavriksha tree. And within that Kalpavriksha tree was an effulgence so bright that the demigods and demons could barely look into the tree. And that was the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who would appear in the Kali Yuga age. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. Jai. So the day of Shivratri means the day we honor the greatest of Vaishnavas, Lord Shiva, who is Gopishwar Mahadev. This is his original form in Vrindavan, who does this eternal service of protecting the Dham and the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Sanatan Goswami was very much attached to Gopishwar Mahadev and worshipping him. And he used to travel from his Bhajan Kutir some distance to go from Govardhan to visit Lord Shiva every day, where Gopishwar Mahadev is situated. And when he became old, it was very difficult for him to make that long journey. So Lord Shiva himself arranged to come and stay right next to the Bhajan Kutir of Sanatana Goswami. And you can today, as you're going around Govardhan Hill, visit that Bhajan Kutir of Sanatana Goswami, and right next to his Bhajan Kutir you'll find the abode of Lord Shiva, and the Shiva Lingam there that you can stop and honor by offering some bael leaf and some water and some fruits. And there's a pastime there. It's right on the edge of the Manasi Ganga. And at one point, Sanatana Goswami's bhajan was so much disturbed by the presence of the mosquitoes that he was planning to leave because they were so voracious and they were harassing him and he could barely think or concentrate on his bhajan. And Lord Shiva made an edict that from this day forward, around the Bhajan Kutir of Sanatana Goswami, there will be no more mosquitoes. And miraculously, to this day, even during mosquito season, if you go to the Bhajan Kutir of Sanatana Goswami, no mosquitoes. Still, by the mercy of Gopishwar Mahadev, that place is protected. As I said earlier, the Shiva Tattva is very mysterious. Shiva's not an ordinary jiva. And he's also not the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but he's almost the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Shastra says, Shiram yatara divikara vishesha yogat sanjayate nahitata pratagaste heto yashambhutam apita samupaiti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. That just as when milk is touched by an acid like lemon juice or citric acid, it transforms into yogurt. It's still milk, but now it's not exactly milk, it's transformed. So when the Supreme Personality of Godhead is in contact with the modes of material nature, specifically Tamagun, you get Lord Shiva, a transformation. And there are many stories in the Puranas about Lord Shiva and his glories. And in the Brihat Bhagavatamrita, there's a very beautiful section describing how when the hero of the Brihat Bhagavatamrita, Gopakumar, is on his journey, wending his way through the universe, trying to find his worshipable deity, Madan Gopal, he stops in the abode of liberation. Do you know where that is? Are you aware of the abode of liberation? The abode of liberation is beyond all the coverings of the universe. This universe, even early scientists used to describe this universe as being enclosed in a shell. And then there were later scientists who tried to explain, like Einstein, he was trying to explain how there's a curvature around the universe. He had a very complex formula to show how there was curved space. And however, early scientists described how the universe was in a shell. And this is also the Vedic version. We're encased, the universe that we're in is in an encasement. And there are earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and ego, which cover it. And each covering is 10 times thicker than the next one. And these regions go outward, covering the universe. And just beyond the last covering of the universe, there is the effulgence of the body of Lord Krishna, or Mukteshwar. And there you'll see the bright light of the Brahmajyoti. So Gopakumar, going everywhere in the universe by the power of his mantra, which is a Krishna mantra, which according to the Shastra is the most powerful of all mantras. Which is the most powerful of all mantras? Which is the most powerful of all mantras?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
It's all you need, just the Maha Mantra. And when he went into that abode of liberation and he saw the Lord's form, actually we say that he's impersonal, but Gopakumar could see that there was a form of the Lord, but the effulgence is so bright that you can't see the form practically. And there are living entities within that Brahmajyoti effulgence, and we say that the eternal Swarup of the living entity is as a servitor of the Lord. So how is it that those living entities in that Brahmajyoti are serving the Lord? Because they're eternal servitors. Do you know? Sanatana Goswami explains, because they sparkle and they decorate the body of Mukteshwar, the Lord of liberation. Just by sparkling, they do their seva. So while he was there in that abode of liberation, a Sankirtan party came through. And that Sankirtan party was led by Lord Shiva. And he's always accompanied by Nandishwar, his bull, who's described in the Chaitanya Bhagavat to be partly human and partly like a bull. And Lord Shiva gave very good instruction to Gopakumar about going back to Gokula Vrindavan to perform Harinam Sankirtan, because he knows the process. If you go to Gokula Vrindavan and you perform Harinam Sankirtan, from that position you can go directly back to Goloka Vrindavan. And anyone can do that in this Kali Yuga age, perform the Harinam Sankirtan. So we're following in the footsteps of Lord Shiva. We're following his instruction and his mood to enter into the pastimes of Vrindavan. And we're going to sing one more song from the writings of Bhaktivinoda Thakur about Narada Muni and how Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and all the great devotees are engaged in Sankirtan. And this is called Narada Muni Bhajai Vina. What page? Page 79 in your songbook. This is a two-tol. If you have kartals and you know how to play a two-tol, then hold on to those kartals and keep playing. Otherwise, hand them over to somebody who knows how to play a two-tol. Fair enough? Narad Muni Bhajai Vina Radhika Ramana Name. Narad Muni Bhajai Vina Radhika Rama Namamani Udita Hoy Bhakata Gita Same Namamani Udita Hoy Bhakata Gita Same Narada Muni Bhajai Vina Radhika Ramana Name. Amiyadhara Barishe Gana Shravana Jugale Giya Amiyadhara Bhakata Jani Sagani Nache Boria Panahiya Narada Muni Bhajai Vina Radhika Ramana Name. When the great soul Narada Muni plays his stringed veena, the holy name Radhika Ramana descends and immediately appears amidst the kirtan of Lord's devotees. Like a monsoon cloud, The holy name showers pure nectar into their ears. Due to great ecstasy, all the devotees enthusiastically dance to their heart's content. Madhuri Pura Asava Pashi Mataya Jagata Jani. Kehova Kande Kehova Nache Kehomate Mane Mane. Narada Muni Bajai Lina Radhika Ramana Name. Remember, make people feel welcome when they come in. Give them a seat. All the inhabitants of the universe become maddened upon drinking these intoxicating showers of divine sweetness. Some people cry, some dance, and others become fully intoxicated within their minds. Is anyone fully intoxicated within their mind by the holy name right now? Yes or no? Not quite there yet? Okay, try putting your hands together. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pancha Vadana Naredi Dori Piranama Sagara Ro. Pachavadana Naredi Dori Primera Sagara. Kamalasana Nachia Bole Bolo Bolo Hari Bolo. 5-faced Lord Shiva embraces Narada Muni and repeatedly shouts in ecstasy, while Lord Brahma dances very enthusiastically and exclaims, all of you chant, Hari Bol, Hari Bol! Sahasranana Parama Sukhe Hari Hari Boli Gaya Sahasranana. Nam Prabhave Matilo Vishwa Nam Rasa Sabe Pa. In supreme happiness, thousand-faced Anantashesha sings and calls out, Hari Hari! By the influence of the transcendental vibration of the holy name, the whole universe becomes mad with ecstasy as everyone relishes the mellows of the holy name. Could you imagine if the whole city of San Jose became mad in ecstasy? I mean, the closest thing would have been if maybe the 49ers won the... But since they didn't, we're going to have to teach everybody the holy names. Shri Krishna Nama Rasane Spuri Puralo Amara Asha. Shri Rupa Pare Jachayeha Bhakati Vinoda Dasa. Now listen to this translation. This is the desire of Bhakti Vinod and all great devotees who are Paradukha-dukhi. They want to see everybody else happy. The holy name of Sri Krishna has fulfilled all my desires by thus manifesting on everyone's tongue. Bhakti Vinod, the humble servant of the Lord, therefore prays at the feet of Srila Rupa Goswami that the chanting of Harinam may always continue in this way. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, that's a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. Now we're going to go for 5. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. That was 4.9. But now we're going to go for 7. Are you ready? Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna. Hansapura, are you ready? Do you need me to stop, or are you going to keep? Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare. Keep chanting. Don't stop chanting. Hear the holy name. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Keep chanting. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Move all this. Put all the books away. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Mahadev, Lord Shiva ki Jai, Gopishwar Mahadev. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jai Govinda Jai Jai Gopala Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jaya Govinda Jai Jaya Gopala Jai Jaya Govinda Jai Jaya Gopala Jai Jaya Hey Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jai Jaya Rama Bole Chaturloke Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamuke Rama Rama Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamuke Rama 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 Bole Chaturmukhi Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamuke Rama Rama Hare Hare. Watch out. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Brahma Bole Chaturmukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Shivaratri ki, Shri Mahadev ki, Shiva Parvati ki, Gopishwar Mahadev ki, Gopimanande. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Lord Shiva Mahadev ki, Shivratri ki, Gopremanande. Tai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Tai Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Tai Gaur Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Tai Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Radha Kacharya Stotana Shishima Shila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi Ki Jai Namacharya Shila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Praise Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Bhakti Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopina Shama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Gopishwar Mahadev Ki Shri Shivratri Ki Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Jai Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi Ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki. All glorious to the assembled devotees. All glorious to the assembled devotees. All glorious to the assembled devotees. Gaur Premanande Adi Adibo. Lord Shiva Mahadev Ki Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu Ki Gaur Premanande Hari Haribo. Namaste Narasingaya Prahlalada Dadaine Hiranyakashipur Vakshaha Shilatanka Nakalaye Ito Nishinga Bharato Nishingo Yato Yato Yamitato Nishingha Bahira Nishingo Redaye Nishingo Nrishingamaring Sharanam Prapadye Tavakara Kammalabare Nakama Duta Shringam Dalitai Ranyakashi Putanu Bringam Keshabadrita Nadahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Tavakara Kamalava Enakamadhuta Shinga Dalitai Ranyakashi Putarubinga Keshadi Tavakara Kamalavare Nakamadhuta Shringa Dalitai Ranyakashi Putarubingam Keshavadhrita Nadahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Kamalavare Naka Keshavadhrita Nadahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Nishingadev, 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 Jaya Nishingadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Go Premanande! Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Ji ki, Shriman Mahaprabhu Dameshwar ki, Shri Shri Lakshmi Nrsingadev ki, Shri Gopishwar Mahadev ki, Go Premanande. Is Vrindavan Priya here? He's not here. Get Bali a microphone. Look, we have sets of books coming in. It must mean something's going to happen.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
You going? Shall I go?
Go ahead.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Welcome to ISKCON Silicon Valley Temple Sunday Feast Program and also the celebration of Shivratri. So thank you very much for coming tonight. And also we'd like to thank His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu for his wonderful lecture and continuations of the Kirtan as well as the nursing prayer. Please give a big hand. So it was such a wonderful, ISB has been celebrating this Shivratri and Aprameya Prabhu is there. It is his Shivalinga. Please give him a big hand also. And thank you very much for bringing the Dhameshwar and Gopishwar Mahadev Prabhu here to give his audience and service to all of us. As we know, our next program would be the March. You might be seeing for rent, so don't be bewildered. It is maybe the last month for us to be here and a couple of last celebrations before we move to our new temple. So, let's see. What's the any name written, Prabhuji? Sorry, for this today's sponsor? Could you read it aloud? Amit and Anshu. Are they here? Oh, Amit Prabhu is here. Please give a big hand. Huh? Anshu's birthday. So where is he or she? Oh, she's there. Well, she was cooking in the kitchen. So let's sing the happy birthday in our Krishna consciousness style. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna dear Anshu. Hare Krishna to you. Hari Bo. Whose grandfather? Mukharvinda Prabhuji. Okay. So let's sing. What is his name? Durga Prasad Agrawal. So let's sing for him also. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna dear Durga Prasad Prabhu. Hare Krishna to you. Hari Bol. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for sponsoring. I know it's like a relationship between Bhishma and Arjun, just like grandfather's love. Thank you for sponsoring and remembering your grandfathers. Very good. Very auspicious day. So, before I move to giving, what is Sri Krishna Purushottam? Oh, here it is. So, before I give it to him, any other announcement? I will ask for the newcomers. So, just to be surprised, don't move outside. So, let me give it to Sankirtan Prabhu, sorry, Krishna Purushottam Prabhu. See, SKP, that's why we always say, to give an update on our monthly Sankirtan festival.
Hare Krishna.
Come over here, you'll be on the camera.
Today is very auspicious day, Shivratri. Yesterday we have done this month monthly Sankirtan festival is for Gaur Purnima. We have a goal of 26 Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. I would request His Grace Vaisesika Prabhu to give a glimpses of Chaitanya Charitamrita so the new people can understand.
This book is one of the rarest books in the world, but now it's been made available by Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada in many languages. He first translated it into English. It was lost for some time. It was written 500 years ago by Kaviraj Goswami in Vrindavan by the request of the Vaishnavas. And he was empowered to write this book as much as Valmiki was empowered to write the pastimes of Lord Ram and was able to see them as if he was standing in the same room. In a similar way, Kaviraj Goswami was empowered to write about the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He also had the benefit of the diaries of Swarup Damodar Maharaj and also Murari Gupta. And from those, he put together the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this book. It's written in Bengali and translated into English perfectly and perfectly edited with commentary and all the photos showing the pastimes of the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in both his youth, in his later pastimes as well. So this book is a compilation also of the verses of the Srimad Bhagavatam, the most essential verses which are strung together as if on a garland. And the book itself is non-different from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the golden avatar, who has appeared in the Kali Yuga to wonderfully bestow benediction upon everyone. So anyone who keeps the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita in their home is benedicted by the rays of this book. You have to try it to experience it for yourself, but just by having the book in your house, you'll experience the soothing rays of mercy that come from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And if you read some of this book, you'll find that it's so melodious, it's so satisfying to the heart that you can't stop reading it. I know some people who are addicted to reading this, and every day they hear from the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Our Param Guru, who is the guru of our guru, used to read this endlessly every day, and he said if all the other books in the world were somehow or other accidentally tossed into the ocean, and this book was left, there would be no loss. Everything is here within the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yesterday, we went door to door, and many people, more than a dozen people, recognized the power of this book, and they took the full set into their home. So, So we urge everyone who knows someone who doesn't have the Chaitanya Charitamrita yet. We're not asking take it for yourself. Find someone who doesn't have it, because this is the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Carry it forward. Pass it on to the next person. If there's someone you know that doesn't have one, get them a set and give them the set and see how it changes their life and your life from doing it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yesterday, Sundaram Prabhu alone done more than 3 sets. Let's Jai Haribol to Sundaram and also Shraddha Mataji, Mukarovind Prabhu done 1 set, and today kids also done 1 set. So big Haribol to kids.
Haribol to kids.
So each set is $99, and we are very fortunate to have these books here available because we.
You're kidding? You're giving them away for $99?
No, only Prabhuji. Only.
That's outrageous. How can you do that?
Today Shivaratri, so.
All right.
So if anybody, we have only 9 sets today available, and if we want it, we can take it right away and give it to them, because it's a holy day. If we take these books at home and keep it, see, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in golden form, and the books also in golden color. So please take it. And Kanka Mataji is there. She told they edited these books when Prabhupada time. So we are fortunate to have Mataji here. So please take these books if anybody don't have it. So we want to count down.
Well, what would you like them to do? If someone wants to take one or sponsor one, they can just raise their hand. Is that what you want to do?
Haribo!
So who's writing down the names? Damodar's writing down the names? Okay. So how many sets are they taking? Sponsor 1 from Dilip Bhai. Haribo.
You're taking or sponsoring?
Taking. Sponsoring.
He was sponsoring and he is taking. Tejas Prabhu is taking.
One more sponsor. Okay.
Vittal Prabhuji.
Vital.
Haribo.
Okay, there's only a few left. There's only a few sets left.
Prashant Prabhu.
Haribo! Come on, a little more.
I think Suresh Prabhu. Haribo.
Now, one thing is, I wanted to say that there are a limited amount of these books. We had to finagle to get them from the BBT because we don't have them fully printed in America. We had to have these ones shipped over. So they had a certain quota, and they told us we couldn't have this many. But somehow or other, we begged them, and that we got the sets that we have now. So once these are gone, they're finished for some time. I just wanted to say that.
Yes, yes.
Kanka, Haribo.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sukeshwari Mataji and myself, we want one set for Sunday school as a Sunday school copy.
Haribo!
So this book also talks about Bengali dishes. So if anybody want to, and also it talks about like Sri Rangam, like Prabhu, you can. It's a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu traveled to Tirupati, all these places.
In the Madhya Lila, chapter 20 through 25, you'll find the most valuable, what is called Sanatan Shiksha. This is the direct teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Sanatan Goswami. If you just study that one section, those few chapters over and over again, you'll have the perfect Siddhanta in Krishna consciousness. Just for that, the whole book is worth to have in your home.
Thank you, Prabhu.
And the Ramananda Sambad. This is the most detailed explanation of the science of love of God. Somebody's calling in. I can hear somebody on the phone. Texting in, calling in.
So,
Is there anyone back?
Hare Krishna.
Someone on the phone, yes. Sudeep?
Hare Krishna, this is Sudeep.
Haribo Sudeep from Sacramento. Haribo.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm driving down to LA. I just want to mention the line is not very clear, so I'm just going to say this. I would like to sponsor one set of Chaitanya Charitamrita on the occasion of Mahashivratri.
Haribo!
I don't know if you heard me, but I'll text Shraddha Mataji with this. So I don't know if you heard me.
We heard you. You said 10 sets, right? No, we got it. One set. That's all right.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Haribo, drive carefully. Rajesh is.
Like placement too?
Rajesh. 2 sets. Come on, 2 sets. Hare Krishna.
last weekend, Suchitra Mataji bought like she works with Hansapriya Mataji. Mataji, can you raise your hand?
No.
Yeah, she bought a.
Are you sure you have enough left? Aren't they run out? Have they run out?
2 more left.
There's 2. 9 sets? We've done 9 sets.
We have old sets.
How many do you have left?
We can give 4 left.
4 sets left, and we're not kidding this time. I know I joke around a lot, but it's really serious because we had to ship these all the way from India, and once these last 4 are gone, they're finished. In fact, maybe we shouldn't let them go. I'm not sure. All right. We'll do just the last countdown. I'm only going to count down twice. Shiva 10, Shiva 9, Shiva 8, Shiva 7, Shiva 6, Shiva 5, Shiva 4, Shiva 3. Oh, the rule is you have to stop the countdown before it gets to 0. Otherwise, the deal's over. Shiva 10, Shiva 9, Shiva 8, Shiva 7, Shiva 6, Shiva 5, Shiva 4, Shiva 3, Shiva 2, Shiva 1. Shraddha Devi Dasi is sponsoring one set.
Hari!
Okay. Here we go for the last countdown. Shiva 10, Shiva 9, Shiva 8, Shiva 7, Shiva 6, Shiva 5, Shiva 4, Shiva 3, Shiva 2, Shiva 1.5, Shiva 1, Shiva 0.5, Shiva 0.25, Shiva 0.025, Shiva 002.5. Go Paramananda!
Are you done?
2 sets?
No.
Yeah, Bali is taking 2 sets.
I can. Huh?
And also we have Srimad Bhagavatam sets also. So there is no countdown for that. If you'd like to interested, please come and see us, Hitendra Prabhu or myself. You can take Srimad Bhagavatam big sets. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Sri Krishna Purushottam Prabhu. Wonderful. And also, continuation of that, I have ordered Tamil, Hindi, Gujarati, and Telugu Bhagavad Gita, and it will be coming in 7 to 10 days. Those who want, please keep those copies. Some people want in their own language, so we can give it. So I think, where is Pooja? She's there. I think her birthday is also on Tuesday, so let's sing Hare Krishna to Pooja. Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna dear Pooja Ma, Hare Krishna to you, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, dear devotees, and please bless me so that I can serve you all and Radha, Madan Mohan and Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Pooja was very fortunate. She took bath in Kumbh Mela also, millions of people at the time. And she visited Mayapur with Vaisesika Prabhu and all the Jatra team. So today's cook is Nilisha and Ansu Mataji, held by Pooja, Kumari Mataji and Amit Prabhu. Please give me. So most interesting part is coming before the end, one which is the helper for the cleaning today. I believe Raman Sakha Prabhu would be there. Okay. So Hansapriya Mataji had a small announcement of our logistics to move to new temple as we are moving before 31st of March. And whether it will be Gaur Purnima or prior. So she has a big list, what help you can do and how she can engage in the service of moving from Bascom to Latham Street in Mountain View. So I am handing over to her.
Thank you, Bali Prabhu. So I think that we want to make it next weekend as a big festival. And so we have a very exciting weekend coming up, and that's going to be the next weekend. So what we're planning to do for the next weekend, I actually wrote it down because some of the people are visual. Okay. Here, can you hold it? So we're going to set up a jumper outside in the parking lot. So we want to have all the parents come over, everyone come over. It's going to be one day Maha cleanup. We're going to clean up everything, and we're going to box it, most of the stuff, to take it to the next, to the new temple, and keep enough just to, we have enough for 1 or 2 weeks. So we're going to have, it's a great opportunity for Sadhu Sangha, Kirtan, and delicious Prasadam and Krishna Prema. We have a 1 day program. So what we're going to do, you can just, yeah. So we have a couple departments: kitchen, pujari room, temple and altar, sheds, and middle room. So that will cover 3 buildings. And then we're going to clean. We have an in charge for each department. So if you have particular interest in a shed cleaning up or the kitchen cleaning up, please contact us. These are the leaders here, and we will put this out where you are going to take prasadam so you can see it. So what we're going to do, we're going to, everything from this place, I mean middle room, especially middle room and shed, we're going to take everything out into the parking lot. I'm just going to walk you through so it gives you an idea of what you're doing. And then we're going to take everything out of the middle room and shed and kitchen, and we're going to clean up everything. The things which are broken, we can toss it out. So we're going to pack one area with all the stuff that goes to the new temple. Things to distribute, with some stuff we may not need to carry it, and we're going to distribute among the devotees that they can take it. And then stuff that we don't need, we're going to toss it. Okay, we don't have enough place to trash everything. We would request the devotees who lives in apartment, we're going to give you, and Damodar Prabhu will lead us into that. And he's going to pack, that's Damodar Prabhu, and he's going to pack the black bags for you that you can toss it in your apartment dumpster. That's a big help, so please come forward. And it's going to be very exciting working together. You will bond relationship, getting to know each other. It's one of the very sweet, I feel like it's a Marandina Marjanam that Lord Chaitanya had that festival. And it is going to be a beautiful festival like that. And then whatever stuff, we also have a big dumpster at the new temple. That stuff we can't toss it, like a TV and all that stuff. That we will have Bali Maradhan Prabhu loaded up with a bunch of devotees' help with the trucks and stuff, and we will toss it into the big dumpsters. So this is just a brief idea of what we are doing next week, and you can see it's going to be quite a lengthy project, but we can do it in very short time. We're going to work smart, not very hard, but we can only do that with your help. So please come forward. You will be taken care. There will be devotees going around making sure that you are hydrated. If you need a sweet, you're going to get the sweets. There are devotees going to make sure that you have the kirtans playing of your taste. Then also there is going to be make sure that your your kids are taken care. There would be people who will come and give you reports of your kids. So please, just make sure. It's going to be really, really wonderful festival. So I really want everyone's help. Because, we want all the hands on the deck on this one. We're going to do one-day push. We're going to make it through. But we can do only with your help.
You won't be hungry and thirsty, right?
Definitely. You won't be overfed either. Okay, I will have Vaisesika Prabhu say something in this project next Saturday. A book shed, everything is included. We do not want to disturb our book distributors who are going out. We are going to ask 2 people to just put in 1 hour. We want to carry on that project, but everyone else, we welcome you here. What time? We're going to start at 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So 11 to 6, we're going to have one good push, and we're going to make it. I have Vaisesika Prabhu say 2 words on this project.
Please come.
So, very quickly, I know you are waiting for Prasadam. All these things is going on, and, in the past, everyone has helped because we have got your association. Also, we have got a lot of help in the form of Lakshmi from each of you. We are going to have $1 million wall for Krishna in the new temple. And what it does is there are 500 tiles. Each tile comes for $2,000, in which you can put a message or a name, for someone who you want to dedicate. And those tiles are, good news is the size and the shape is all decided. You can have a message as big as 130 characters, which includes the spaces. So there is a help desk which is outside. For all of you who have donated a tile in the past, you all are requested to act fast now. There are emails which have gone in the past. Please decide what message you want to put onto the wall, and we'll be happy to take that. So there are devotees outside, Hitinder Prabhu, Rajesh Prabhu, and Ballabh Bhimani Prabhu. These are the 3 devotees outside, and I'll be also outside. If you have not thought through as of now, it's okay, and you can send an email with your message. And in case you are feeling that you have been left out, there is no problem. You can still buy a tile right now. Last week, at least 4 devotees bought tiles, and we can just make a Haribol for them. So we got a new tile from Neha Mataji Gaurangi and Ashish Prabhu. That was one tile. We also got another tile from Selva Prabhu and family. I have to see my notes. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Just wanted to share a little book distribution experience we had today. We went to Willow Bend with the kids, and I was just wondering that I've never personally done any. Usually it's with Malini or SKP Prabhu that when I think of distributing boxes of stuff, I just do Bhagavad Gitas and small books. We were trying to talk to people about Chaitanya Charitamrita. And it just so happened that there were a couple bachelors from Orissa, and they were just talking, and we said, the best thing that you can buy is not all these books, maybe Chaitanya Charitamrita. And they didn't know much about him, and so they said that, they just wanted to see it. So we got invited and said, and we were showing the books, and he said yes. And we went inside and we saw that actually there was an iPad with Prabhupada's japa that was going on. And they had it on their altar. I did take a video of that and took pictures with them. It was so happy that, the kids tried to talk about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it was wonderful that, we could do one set of Chaitanya Charitamrita.
So you sold a set of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Haribol, let's hear it.
Thank you, Prabhu. It's from all the kids.
Hari Hari.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, so a newcomer for our temple. Did we announce? So is there anyone newcomer who come for the first time? Please, do you have another microphone? Yeah, could you please pass on? So please state your name and how did you come to our temple and few words.
Hello, Hare Krishna. I came here a week back, and
What's your name, Prabhuji?
Anil.
Anil. Okay.
Anil. And I was looking like I used to visit ISKCON temple in Delhi. I'm from Delhi actually, and I was looking here in Mountain View. Can we have ISKCON? Because I have an impression that wherever you go, ISKCON temple will be there. So I looked over the internet and find out there are already existing Silicon Valley ISKCON temple. So I came yesterday actually, and I get to know that there are Sunday programs which happen. So I came today also.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Anil Prabhu from Delhi. Hare Krishna. Welcome. Please give a gift, Prabhuji. Okay. Thank you. So anyone else? Okay, please, can you pass on the microphone?
Haribol Prabhu. Actually, my dad, he's visiting.
What's your dad's name?
He's Somdat. He's visiting from Noida, Delhi.
Oh.
And this is his first time over here. And I think he's really impressed. Dad, you want to say?
Haribo! Do you want to say a few words?
Hare Krishna. I come from Delhi near Noida. I stay very close to the main temple, Hare Krishna temple, east of Kailash. I have been visiting that place, and I was very keen to see this temple also. I came last time also. I am very glad to see, and I am blessed to have been here. And I am very thankful to everybody for making me feel homely at this place. And I request everyone that this is a place where we can get a lot of solace, a lot of peace of mind, and we should be coming regularly. That's my wishes. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Haribo! Hare Krishna. Anyone else we missed? Okay.
Yeah, I'm Nidhi. I'm coming here with my husband Kavnish and daughter. Actually, Anshu and Amit brought me here. They are my friends. So I'm really feeling great to be here. I think I'm blessed to be here. Really impressed by this place. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I'm Peter. I'm from San Francisco, and I was brought here by my friends Irina and Tanya. Thank you for welcoming me here.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much. Please don't forget, we have also, you can see in the wall, you can write down your email ID in one shirt, and you will be in our distribution channel. Okay, if you are not comfortable with the new technology, there is a paper also, you can write down your name. So which is both. Okay, please.
I'm Joy, and I'm from Mayapur, and actually I work in Deepak's team, who is his divine name is, I think, Damodar Prabhu, and I saw him wearing Tulsi Mala and all. So a couple of days, for some time I was thinking to ask him, like where he goes and what he follows. Then I came to know from him about this place.
Oh, Jai, Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Welcome, Jai Prabhuji. Anybody else? Oh, here? Okay. Please give the microphone to...
My in-laws are visiting from India. Sundar Prabhu's parents.
Oh, where are they? Please give the microphone. Say a few words.
I come from Chennai. So, because I was in Seattle also, I used to go to the temple regularly. And even all 5 days or 6 days, I used to go to the ISKCON temple. And I used to enjoy the bhajan and all lectures, everything. So I really liked this lecture and bhajans. So I want to attend here also. So I'll be here for some more time. So let me also attend all that.
Thank you very much. Hearty welcome to you. Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Prabhuji, pass on the gift packet you are not passing on. So that should go on also. Okay, if nobody is new again and no more further announcements, so we would go for short prasadam prayer. Prabhuji, would you like to lead?
Also, on behalf of Ramananda Saka Prabhu, we have a few opportunities tonight. If someone would like the honor of cleaning the Lord's temple, there's an opportunity just after prasad. We can take a few volunteers only who would like to stay for a few minutes afterwards and help clean up. Anybody would like to help? We'll take about 5 devotees. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more is all we have room for. We'll only take one more, and that's it. 5. Okay. Thank you very much to the cleaners. You can check in with Ramananda Saka Prabhu. He's the pujari. He'll be coming around, and he can help him clean up. Sharirad Vijaja Jodandrya Tahikal Jibe Bile Vishashagare Taramaje Jivayati Lobamai Sudurmati Take Jeta Katina Shangshare Krishna Borodoyamoy Kuribare Jivajay Shwaprasarana Dilubai Shayanamrita Pao Radha Krishna Gunagao Preme Dako Chaitanya Nitai Ma Prashade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Swapa Punya Vatam Rajan Vishvaso Navajayate Prasade Sarvatukanam Hanirasyo Pajayate Prasana Chetaso Yashu Buddhi Parya Vatishtete Bhagavat Shri Mahaprasad Ki Jai. Please come take prasadam. Hare Krishna. All the prasad will be served out in the picnic area, which is just outside the door in the very ornate, beautiful area outside here, next to the palatial middle unit. And please take prasad and then come back in. You can sit down, and there'll be bhajans going on at the same time. And thank you very much, everyone, for coming. We'll see you on Wednesday night starting at 6 p.m. right here for the Bhagavad Gita extravaganza. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Nice to see you back. Nice to saw your online lecture. Leadership lecture. Redwood Forest visit is like
I need your help on Saturday in the big Glorification temple. I know that I would have to
I'll send you the time.